for the next their paths for the next campaigns to see where they're headed, if at all they'll show. Likely not, but this guy has always been a threat to the world. Should there have been like you guys have forced like a high seas campaign and really wanted to go sailing, your most annoying adversary would have been the border pirates, because they don't care for anyone. They are their own faction, and they are their own country, technically. The Pirate King himself holds an abundance of these sea cities, he calls it. Basically floating fortresses of just galleons and ships just moored against each other, floating floating on the waves, either held aloft by just pure ship or magic, or both. Essentially, a lot of these flotsams. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until Daunt is here as well. Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, you're not leveled up yet. Yes, that's what I was mentioning before, but you weren't here. No, let me put some music on.
I think it's time for some Dishonored music.
What music should I put on?
Dishonored ambience. Look at that one.
Dishonored ambience. Hang on. Actually, I have.
I think it suits what we're about to walk into.
Well, what you guys had witnessed was basically the restoration of the magic in the world. Or, well, unintentional restoration of the magic in the world. The core itself having blown apart, the strong winds dispersing, the gale, it seems, bursting forth, punching you back into the ground alongside both Arya and Viahe, who was there with you. Viahe having actually recovered, making his way back to the land, making himself, as close to Arya as possible, otherwise you two would be in a not ideal position. Strongest winds that the world has ever faced, just in that moment, deafens you guys for just a minute. The ships themselves rock, and immediately the magical defenses of all the ships that were present begin to activate. But then this is where we left off. Arya looks up and she looks a bit cross as the ships begin to land. And what comes first is the contact of Yahes, the man in which you had done the job for, in which he seems to float.
Well, Nappa,
with
looks
both,
like it's your turn to teach them a lesson.
Yeah, right
with
out of
grace
Saiyan University.
and
Mandur Bongo.
ruggedness. At the same time, for lack of a better description, and he just sort of floats down and eventually, once he's 20 feet off the ground, just begins to step on the air, magic circles just on his feet, just making sure he has steppings. Earlnet, make a perception check for me. 20. Nice. Well, as the galleons descend, it is it's clear who this guy is. You've seen wanted posters of him literally everywhere on the surface, actually. Um, you guys didn't visit much towns, but the towns you guys did and reported back, there was some interesting, you guys had a session where you looked at wanted posters real quick to see what was around and whatnot. This was one of the more prominent figures, and you would know based on just knowledge alone who this guy is because some of the Underdark cities, including Tyve and Alishtar, would have a bounty for him. The man to plunder all the seas, even the undersea itself. The one to hold all the nooses, all the leashes, all the contracts of the pirates in the entire world. The man who holds a monopoly on piracy. As you see descending there, a legendary and ancient vampire of worldly renown, infamous, the Pirate King Benjamin Valmok. Coarse is his skin, rough is his texture, yet pale. Pale he is, and completely fine, basking about and walking around in the sun. A bit odd for a vampire. Usually they're very much afraid of sunlight, and he just does a big slow clap. I'm mighty impressed. You held up your bit of the bargain there, Water Acolyte. And, well, I came here to deliver personally your job well done. Now, refresh me. My memory is not as good as it was once back in the day. What was it you had asked of me? Before I give the reward I deem you actually deserve.
Am I still underwater, Clyde? And is my other minions inside?
No, you wouldn't have been underwater. You would have had to go to Arya, otherwise you would have been blown apart by the dispersing wind.
Cool. And my merfolk minions? Have they decided to leave?
They have no idea where they are. They ran as soon as they got there. Like, were teleported there. They were not having any of that fight. You think with how far they might have covered in ground, you think they'd be safe. They know at least where to go. You've briefed them on like where to retreat and stuff.
Yeah. So would I be just set the scene? He's come down off to the side. I'd be by what was the one?
Arya and Earlnet.
Arya.
Yeah.
Arya and Earlnet.
You have a plus 20 to all checks still. Don't worry.
And are we off to the side of the water, or are we in the water?
You're directly in front of the lake at this point.
And how long has it been since old mate dispersed?
Let's say like 30 seconds.
Okay, cool. I had about 35, 40 seconds left on Bubble. What's this sort of trying to work out the state of what he looks like? So Vyahe would sort of crack his neck and wiggle his shoulders, and at that moment he kind of does a half step back, and all the tentacles start pulling into his face. The glow of his eyes fade. The bow slowly starts to dim again. Well, if I remember rightly, you said that I could become part of the inner crew, and the rest of my people can join.
I remember, yes, but to be fair, to be honest, that doesn't seem like a fair exchange. You've done quite a bit for me. You see, the Eternal Isle, he says, gesturing all around him as he turns around with his hands, just like gesturing everywhere.
Let's
Been
be
a while
friends
since I've been here.
forever.
This is my home away from home. Well, my original home. And being ousted as one of the original peoples by these violent and savage elves that just came in and took the lands and took our castles. What was rightfully mine. You've done it all for me. You've done it in such a destructive way. More so than I would have done so myself. To be fair, I'm more of the cold revenge sort of guy. More of the long, drawn-out torture. But alas, you did what I was meaning to do, and you did the job for me. Even sought out revenge for me. Even did all that shit, and well, there's magic in the air. Takes a big whiff. Ha! And exhales. So you did a bit too much for me. That makes you dangerous. And that's exactly why I want you more than just a part of my inner crew. Come, be a direct captain under my name. Should you accept, you'll have everything you originally asked for. There's drow out there in the waters that are mulling about in their ships. Safe. Your drow that are keeping quite a bit of the hostage is safe. I know what you've been doing, and I know I know your machinations, but only because you've dispersed the winds. It's very disruptive to my head, you see. So it's tapping it. It's actually like a thunk thunk when you, like as if tapping wood, which is a bit odd. And then he continues saying, and of course, I don't think you could have done it without help. Well, there's a beautiful lass and another strapping young lad here that probably contributed to it all. Then you hear a gunshot off into the distance. He doesn't look up and he doesn't flinch, but Arya does as well. Seems to look. Who else here would actually look up and see what's going on?
Guess we're holding it. Fucking dudes.
Yeah, but
paranoid as more now than ever.
Yeah, hey, do you look up as well? Do you flinch to that?
Would I be aware of the speed of the bullet? If I've heard it, it's missed me.
Yeah, it is definitely not towards your location.
Then I'm just staring straight at the pirate, not even flinching.
Yep, and he remains as well. As he's talking, Erlnet, make another perception check for me. The magic link is still up to Arya, yes. You still have the spell slots. 21. Plus 20, I guess. Yeah, true. Well, you can't really fail. You look and see, it wasn't to you. In fact, there's just this robed brown figure with what looks to be, he's traversing across the air, gunning towards your location, and he's blasting behind him with shotguns. Just 2 shots, and you see just a small crater appear as a key just lands, and he just like he stirs the shotguns and he levels like a single pistol towards the Pirate King. Talks a bullet, and the Pirate King just puts up both hands and he says, "Hey now, wait, what are you doing here? Are you trying to play pirate now that you're... What were you again? A guard captain. Well, you have no city to guard, captain." You did a fine job fucking up, and Aki just goes, "One more word out of you, I will shoot. I will start a fight." Currently, I am under the protection of the lass over there. Surely you've heard of the Sunshine Party. And he goes, "I have." Takes a look at the Arya, looks at him, looks at Arya, he goes, and then he frowned and he says, "Oh shite, you one of them?" And you just like hair flicks, and she goes, "Well, be that as it may, I am but a neutral party in all this. You don't really have my protection, but I do appreciate you taking me everywhere, Nikki. As far as I take it, he's a very honorable man, and the city of Falst owes us a lot of favors. I'm just using one of them." Nikki just sighs and he says, "Before you go along with whatever deal he's struck up with you lot, do not listen to him. He will backstab you. I've seen the efforts you've gone through into beating that air titan. We've made sure the rest of the castle is safe, and the rest of the people that were in danger as much as we can possible on board our ship." And at that, Benjamin gets a bit furious and goes, "You did what now, kid? Just cock me of my revenge. I'll have you." And he and he just gets a gun, two of these blunderbusses out, and the key gets a single shotgun out and levels it to him as well. And they just both stand there waiting to shoot. And he
I
goes,
just teleport in and just put my hands up not now. We're all civilized adults, some older than others.
Arya
Talk is
steps
always
in
more
with you and she goes, "Yes,
preferable.
let's talk it out, and if not, why don't we just
After
sing
all-
instead?" Oh, sorry, you go
That
first.
too. But there's
Okay.
always deals to be made, Mr. Pirate King. You know this already. You're an expert at them, aren't you?
The Pirate King smirks and goes, "Yeah, that lad. Yes, there are deals to be made, and I'm pretty sure we can go out of this without any bloodshed. Right, fallen captain." Aki just shakes his head, leveling the guns towards them, not really paying attention to you, Erna, and he goes, "Then speak." He says towards you, Erna. "Continue."
Oh, what's this he's doing? Big B's hand tentacle. At 8th
It's
level.
spell. This massive swirling geyser water all of a sudden just forms into this tentacle, coiling that around you. Allergic to bullets. Okay, good to know. Interposing hand. Or interposing tentacle.
I see.
The Pirate King just looks at that, then looks at you, and he says, "Oh, your friend over there likes to,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, look, if you guys are all gonna shit your pants over this, let's just fight and get it over and done with, eh?
And my brother's always kind of been like this.
Other. Alright.
Nah, to
Don't really
specify
feel-
it, I'm putting it between me and Aki, and I'm standing towards the pirate.
Okay. He still says that, yeah.
He's always been the one that's always been either prepared or overprepared. Another one of mine has just been headstrong to try and beat me. But for now, I'm being the sensible one out of the three of us, surprising enough. You said you just want revenge on the people that wronged you, right? Over millennia ago.
Right, I did. All of them. He says looking towards the key. All of them dead. Wouldn't that be nice? You know,
Do
to
think
get
death is
revenge
a bit
for a
too-
fallen kingdom. He says, talking over you, and Aki just says, "Do not mention it again. I will shoot. This is your final warning, King."
Wouldn't you think death is a bit too easy for them?
Oh boy. You make a very good point. They're actually all alive, aren't they?
I'm pretty sure he tried his best. If anything, they probably lived the best life out of all of us. Away from everybody. Away from their responsibilities. To the world. Why not put them to use? Take a page out of the Drow. Put them to work. They probably have uses that you can put them to.
Hmm.
Imagine that. The people who kicked you out are now working under your boot. They're forced to lick it and grovel now.
That's that's a fair assumption. But a lot of them are useless. A lot of them should die. And they're not going to die for a cause, no. I'm just a
I
petty
know.
bastard. I'm a pirate.
Yeah. And Drow are basically almost the same thing. When we don't have a use, we find a use. Because no
towards
matter
the king.
what, they're assets.
You don't need a persuasion check for that. That's pretty good. He just says, well, are you willing to hand down to me? Oh, no, sorry. We're all working on this. Are you willing to hand down to us, the rightful owners that have subjugated this kingdom and conquered it for themselves? Which is them. Are you willing to... And he just interrupts saying, I seem to be outnumbered here. So I really have no choice. Says looking towards Earlnet.
I kind of have a little bit of a side eye to him, just like giving him a wink. So, we're in agreement, correct? You get your free slaves until they are no longer of use to you. And there's no bloodshed spilt for now. Well, everybody else does their own thing.
Still. You watch as he just casts Ascending and he says, we're not blowing them up in 5 minutes. Cease fire. We've made a deal. Because the 3 galleons are actually surrounding the other Aki's just flying ship. And as all 4 of those ships are flying above you guys now, not too far away, the Aki just sighs, and he just holds up a finger to his ear and he says, the people we freed, those prisoners, those willing, we're to hand them to the pirates. Don't ask any more questions. I'll explain later. Takes a hand off and he says, He looks at you on it, then looks at the Pirate King and he says, you're lucky you didn't lose another 2 lives today, King. Stows his weapons, and the Pirate King just stows his back and he says, I've always been a bad matchup, kid. Never wanted to fight you. Hey, you know, offer's still here, and he just goes, shut it. And he just shoots the ground, and you watch as he just like effectively traverses the air with shotgun blasts. Arya just goes, I guess there goes my ride. So, are we pirates now?
No, we're still neutral. We just stopped a bunch of bloodshed from happening.
I can trust on them to keep their word, and I can trust on you can trust on my pirates up there to keep theirs. All the exchange is happening while I'm being briefed. Why exactly did you go that far to save those people? You're fucking drow. You shouldn't have cared. Says like immediately suspicious of you.
Yeah, I got that a lot. Especially from both my brothers. After all, he wants to save the top world for whatever is fried chicken. I still haven't tried it yet. I wasn't allowed to go and enter the cities.
Actually, not a bad motivation for trying to save the surface world.
Is it actually that good? I've never had it.
Authenticated. No, no. It's I think it's a bit overrated. You see, I'm more of a seafood guy myself, but that's besides the point. Hang on,
Wait,
hang on.
can you fry seafood?
Yes, but
Ooh.
before you get too excited, and I assure you, while I'd love for you to join me crew off of just the promise of great food, it won't sit right with my taste buds, if you know what I mean. Let me get this straight. So you'd rather instead of them dying, you'd want them to stay alive but still be in a life where they'd rather die? Is it? Or are
If
you
we
just
take
more,
a page out of the books of the Drow.
are you just
in
a
a
bit more
situation
fucked
like
up than I
this.
thought? Yeah, you are, aren't you? You're fucked in the head. You're like you're pure Drow. You want more. You want slavery more than actual death. Oh, I think I'm starting to piece it together now. See, I'm not very well read. Says looking at you directly.
Hmm.
Hmm.
No one really
Ah.
knew what was going through my mind. Now even I don't know nowadays. So, I take what comes out of my mouth very seriously.
I like this whole self-preservation you've got going for yourself, lad. I know deep down it was a selfish choice that you made. No more bloodshed. Makes sense. No more fighting. You could have died taking on any side here. And that kid up there, even if all four of us were to go against him, that's a legendary gunslinger. One of us would have died. Permanently.
Thing is,
He's got some fucking weird ass bullets.
aren't you technically immortal though?
And not against that kid, no.
Hmm.
I'm a bit cautious, but I have friends here, he says, looking to Viaje. Willing associates, not really friends. That's a bad term. No, 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 no. New recruits, hirees for this sick, twisted, selfish, of course, company that I run. And I need selfish, twisted individuals that don't even know their thought processes, perhaps. Perhaps join me.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know what it'll take to convince a lass like you, and she says, just go wherever he's going. Oh, perfect.
See, once I have my own goals set out and done, I could go wherever I want. I could join you. I could perpetually stay with the kid up there. Hell, I can go work at the top site somewhere at a bar. But for now,
The
my
fucking right.
own goals are something I'm going to do myself. Once I set that out is when I know I'll truly be ready to move on. Viaje? As I go and look towards him.
He's still covering himself with tentacles, I think.
That'd be dropping about now.
Okay.
It's only a minute
Prepare-
cast.
I see.
Our parents called. They're in need of our help.
Well, brother, I may not have your fancy clothes or your fancy toys.
I don't, but I'm not wearing clothes.
Aren't you in your, like, from memory, you're in armor, aren't you not? Are you not?
No, he has lost his armor. He just wears like some ratty pants and with some like he still has his cape and his amulet from beforehand, but he's lost all his armor and stuff.
So you're still
patchwork.
fancier than rags.
Yeah. But
Eh,
you're like, yeah, kind of like hobo warriors.
I'm
at the
kind of
moment.
edging. I'm kind of edging more on the hobo side than you,
Mm.
because at least
I'm
at least
literally
you have a shirt.
rags. I don't have
yeah.
At
that.
least you have a shirt.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Erlnet would be hobo. Daunce would be like full drunken.
Trying a bit of
like,
survival.
yeah, like the Survivor Island contestant.
Yep, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Where is that to? Don't have any fancy toys. And he looks towards your rapier, and like you see his blade bow that was glowing before. It's just the same old shitty one that he had when we were exiled. All your, he looks towards Arya, allies that could potentially sway a war. But I claim the destruction of a general, 2 fleets, and half a city. While you've been sitting on the fence, what have you accomplished?
I've helped defeat an aspect. I've helped kill this titan. I proceeded to kill a Tarask.
Oh?
He starts kind of listing. I've met a traveling god. 2, actually. What more do you wish for me to list? Every time I've encountered something new, it's always gotten worse for me. I fucking hate portals.
It was no titan. It was merely children. And if you think this was a titan, then I doubt the rest of your claims. I know what a titan is.
So do I.
Can I interject here? Arya just says. Both of you seem to be speaking the truth. Fully.
Truth as he believes it, yet he thought this was a titan, and he thought we could beat it if it was.
She shrugs.
It was just a matter of us finally getting back together after so long. But I have chose a side. I eventually came to choose the side of the top side to win this war. Not for the reasons of you, but for own personal reasons. And it involves our family is back in the Underdark, and the last of my brother. Which surely you wish to know what he's been doing with his life. Probably not much, considering he's joined up with Charles.
The only way to save our people is for them to lose the war. I don't care what he's up to. All I care is the war is over.
And that's why I'm going to stop him. Along with Typhus.
And yet, with all these resources and all these endeavors, what have you actually contributed towards this war?
I freed a clan of people that are strong enough to help at least claim the country back from its grasp of the Drow. They're out somewhere about. I hate portals, so I don't know exactly where they are, but they are out there. They're doing their own deeds in need of ensuring the safety of everybody around, and adequating their power to the designated area wherever they were, or wherever they wished to go to. For they were just like us, not knowing of what was going on in the world until truly told to them.
You have the same military training as I. What you're talking about is logistics. What actual effect has it had? Deaths, disruption.
Like I said, hard for me to know. I'm no cleric that can go and search for these people. I've recently met this person, Arya, who would possibly do that, but I haven't asked her of that yet.
Mm-mm.
So you're still sitting on the fence?
Oh no. I plan on going into Charles' room soon.
Suicide. What are
But
you
I am
going
able
to
to do
do
so.
that is actually going to help?
Bring to people who know how to properly stop her.
Well,
I'm going to convince the people
accomplished was here. We're going to destroy a few more Drow fleets.
We all do our own tasks the way we need to.
Let's be
I
friends
figured I'd just relay
forever.
the information and to please the help of our parents. After all, they were managing to contact me.
Well, there's little to be done from up here, and, well, the Drow fleets, they'll either join us or they won't. And once enough join us, I'll free our home, with or without you, brother.
Oh, don't worry. Once it truly comes to us getting our home back, I will join you. I just gotta make sure the other one wishes to do so too. I'll force him to think about it. Oh, and I'll make sure Typhus, that little shit, finally gets what he deserves. He is annoying.
And yet he saw more of this world than you did.
Of course. Granted, I think I'm going to be exploring different... What were they called again, Arya? Universes? Planes? Whatever they're called.
Worlds. Planes work. That's the understanding that this world has. But the world.
I guess I'll eventually explore those more than this one. And I'm sure I look back to the Pirate King. Maybe you would like to explore these planes, establish more of a connections.
Oh fuck
you already
no,
have.
no. I've tried my hand. You see, worlds of seas. The sea is kind of big enough for me already. It's also the most important. It's also the most valuable across the multiple worlds that do exist. My god, lad, I would have loved you in my fleet. You've got some balls on you. That's... Actually didn't want to interrupt anything at all, not because of your prissy brotherly bonding thing that you're doing by sizing each other's up and measuring each other's cocks in front of a lovely young lady. He says, just still like looking at her. Can't help but just like look at her every now and then. Sorry for my crass language. She's like, I'm alright. I'm used to it. And then he goes, but I digress. That's lofty ideals. Should you wish, you need to free this fucking home of yours from whatever that Am I getting the context right? Is your home in the Underdark in some sort of trouble, destroyed?
Under
Captured.
new management.
Captured. I like
I believe it was by the person... Oh, what was her name? It was... Do you remember the leader of the, of what our house was? The clan that we did? The one that explored the top side. Do you remember, Yalhe? It's been a while since I had to think about that.
From memory, Clyde, the guy that took over was not Escadora, but claimed to be...
I'm to be a lieutenant.
Lieutenant, right?
Yes.
Escadora herself has not shown her face.
No, but she did when she decided to talk to us personally. Remember Vorton? Typhus and our brother? He decided to go and take up their bargains. Well, actually, not Vorton. Oh no, it was his brother.
Mm-hmm. It was Wharton's brother. Luke, Ilcinus, and Typhus.
You're thinking of the general. The one that you all refused to act against.
Nonetheless, stranglehold over our home is still there.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, it will be.
Would you like to write it? I know the way into their treasury.
I feel like this is more of like a family affair between you two to try and deal with.
No, I'm talking about our home. You raid our land. I know the way into the treasury.
That's what I'm talking about as well.
If we wait for him, it'll never happen. As soon as we get the fleet together, I'm sailing, with or without you.
Considering what we're doing now, our paths will cross again.
Somehow, I doubt it.
Arya just says, probably true. I mean, especially now that I've gotten a good look of you via hey. And, well, he might hate portals, but got control over them. Kind of nice.
Yeah, especially since I can name a god. I point to the Pirate King.
Fuck it. Apollo. Sure.
We can go there for free. He can't stop us.
Bullshit. That's
I smile at him with the most sinister smile ever.
that's a god of a sleeping realm. Sleeping realms don't produce gates. This might not be common knowledge for you folk, but for the archmages and above. Ah, shit. You got me talking now. Fucking cheeky cat. Alright. Nah, but
Whether you
really, it's a sleeping
Believe
god.
it or not, you can go there if you want.
Prove it.
I ain't gonna prove it to you. I'm just saying, whatever you want, I can do.
All
Fucking lot of
talk, like every other time.
Fucking
When it
load of
comes to
shit.
actions, we don't see it. Prove it.
Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna go in and shoot the god in the face. Although that'd be a fucking riot.
That would be pretty funny.
No, don't do that. We'll lose light. I kind of like the light. Don't like too much of the night. Not really a night person. He says, showing his fangs.
Was that pure sarcasm he was saying right there?
He just smiles, and Arya just says he's lying. Yep.
What is the god? I looked at Arya. What is the god we can teleport to that wouldn't care if we intruded on their domain? Do you know?
Talos' realm, probably. The realm of Elysium.
Actually,
Are
he might
you
not like
mad?
us. We kind of tainted his realm a bit.
Arya looks to the Pirate King, who looks to her, then looks to you, and they both say at the same time. Arya says, "Really?" And the Pirate King's like, "You're shitting me."
Yeah.
And no wonder you want to go and take a fucking bunch of champions and raid Ulth's realm, another place in which no one knows how to even produce a gate into. And you're claiming you can do it.
That's what God told me.
Looks to Viahe. Looks to you.
He has been the most nonchalant ever talking. It's almost as if he's oozing confidence that this is truth.
Yeah. He seems to nod slowly. And you see him actually prepare. He puts a hand on his rapier, and Arya just goes, he's under my protection. I don't think you do well to make an enemy out of me, of all people, Sir Pirate King. And if the intensity of that Air Titan was intense, Arya just seems to exude just all of a sudden you see the boss health bar, and you see skull. Not this is a leveled boss that you can fight. And the Pirate King just backs down and he says, "Well then, you have yourself one of the most valuable people to ever exist there, songstress. You best look out for your boy then if he can do all this."
Chances are he's just had too many drugs.
That's what I think as well. That's what I think as well, he says. And Arya just says, "There's more sarcasm. He's lying again." Really? No.
I've made my point. I bid you farewell, brother. Would you like to go back onto the ship, Arya?
Sure.
I'll
Looks
proceed
good.
to teleport until I can get to the ship. Is that possible, actually? With the
Yeah,
new
yeah,
teleport
you
stuff
should
I
just,
can? Yeah.
She just puts a hand on your shoulder and immediately just...
Make sure to stay close now.
You can indeed teleport vertically upwards per turn. Vroom, vroom.
Wouldn't he fall as fast as he's teleporting? I was trying to
Uh,
figure this out last time. He can go 120, but he falls 500.
Yes, as long as as long as there's initial momentum. So as long as he's jumped, even just a little bit, he can keep it going. Because there's no like 6-second like pause time. This is technically I just limited in combat,
Okay.
but this is technically he can teleport 120 feet instances, but instantaneously. So as long as there's intent, and as long as he's got some momentum, otherwise something in midair can actually intercept him, and he can get fucked with his direction because he has to see where he's teleporting.
Excellent.
That's yeah, that is a weakness, but it's a pretty limited weakness. Right, I just got word that they've exchanged the last of them in my ship. Confirmed, none of them are doing anything, stowed away. They're all fucking terrified. Necked's got some
Who's-
balls saying all that shite. I believe only half of it. Now,
I'd
let's talk
probably
business.
believe half of half. If you're lucky. He's never known to be a man of action.
Sure. But he's got some balls talking to me like that, at least. Definitely a person to be hunting down. And I think you're beyond your blood bonds and brotherly love. I take it.
We had an opportunity to save our home from the get-go. No one else wished to take it.
Fair enough. Then, damn be your home. Create a new one. In the flotsam we call the Great Sea Cities. Come. It's not ideal. But he just snaps his fingers, and the casts fly on the both of you. Can't teleport like that, lad. That's for sure, but let's just fly onto one of the ships. I'll explain more as we go. Yahe has officially joined and will one day be a legendary encounter as a as a dreaded pirate captain of the border pirates. I don't know how to feel about that. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
But there's a continuing story for it though. The siege of Tyvan Alashtar? The liberation? It's only if you guys ever do even reunite again. It's Finn? Indeed. Strong Finn for now. Well, yep. Lots of Finns for you, Vyahe. You do have the beck and call of the folk of the sea around your vicinity. Yeah. So,
Legendary
as
action
part
called
of
Merfolk.
as part of officially ending Vyahe, I will be making him. I'll keep his character sheet, of course, but I will be making him into a legendary sheet, a legendary encounter, and part of it will be the sea. The sea is his lair. He will have lair actions to call upon creatures. The stories go
Lair
by,
action
and as
Call upon the
the
legendary shark.
as either the apocalypse happens onto the world, or the world itself continues to rebuild from the dragon god and survive. Yahe thrives in piracy. He gets to a point in his weird life where his crew isn't even mostly there. Some of the drow still are loyal to him. But should you encounter a ship across the seas, just
Be wary.
drab down with missing sails, broken down masts, a ghost ship, if you will, that sails in the seas. Yes. Be wary of the drow that sail the dreaded seas on the days and nights. For this drow commands not only the seas itself, but the creatures that dwell within. I'm thinking Viaje will be an encounter, and not only will you fight just random sea creatures in the area itself, but at desperate measures, Viaje can roll as a legendary creature, and he will either have storm giants as reinforcements or a kraken. He's earned that right, especially with what you pulled off here, and willing. I'm pretty sure you're going to be willing to sacrifice a lot of things into the sea, right?
Oh, pretty much the thing what I wanted the pirate captain to do as a joining bonus essentially was patrol
I'd
around the where we came from, because I knew there's another few fleets, and they get the option of join or die.
Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Sweet. All right. I'd love for you to actually over the weeks we'll expand on it. We'll write an epilogue for Viaje
Sounds
and
good.
the Pirate King. So yeah, now we get to Earlnet as you teleport onto the ship and
I
look
need
at
to let go of Arya and I fucking collapse.
She goes,
Look,
I mean, you weren't telling lies. Why are you so? She looks across at you. Why are you like a bitch just now?
ugh. God, I hated that. Just hate talking to people.
You're that kind of. Aki just like steps forward and he makes his presence known and he says, "You've doomed them to a life of slavery. All to see. Or was this to just try and save me, save us?"
Oh, my social battery is too low for this.
What the fuck? Arya just says, no. It says your suspicions. Oh,
Yeah, I get it. You're suspicious of me, but yes, I did do it to fucking save the ass of everybody else. Think about it. Would you really have got everyone here killed just for some people we don't know?
Fair point. Well,
I know you have a cleric up here. They're probably gonna be angry at me, but nonetheless, I'd rather do it to some people who, whether or not they did or didn't do those things, they've been out of this war. If they're not going to do anything, they can stay out. I'd rather have people who are willing to fight for this land than to just let it decay and rot.
I think I've gotten what I've came here for. Guess there's no artifact to come help me end this war quicker. I've gotten myself someone just as valuable. You may have doomed them to another life, but you have given them a life nonetheless.
Hey,
For that, I can respect your decision.
and if you think about it, there's always going to be someone stupid enough to challenge him. And if they do, and if they win, whatever and whoever's alive, they're free.
Right.
As is the will of slaves. Without no master, they're back to being free people.
Fair enough. I never got your name properly. I am former guard captain of the regiments and battalions of Faust. I am Akithum. And you are?
Does the name ring a bell?
No, not at all, actually. The
Well,
title does. Faust has been long destroyed. Like, And this guy, if he claims to be a guard captain of it, he is seriously big news then, to be a surviving member of that catastrophe and being a guard captain at that point. So this guy must be very skilled, and even the Pirate King was wary of him and knew him.
Well then, Aki, it's a pleasure meeting you. I am Earlnet the Lightning, as was the title given to me.
I didn't really catch any lightning vibes off of you, but fair enough.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's more or less when I fight. As I go
I
ahead
think I
and
know
produce
why.
the crystal dagger, and it just starts exuding lightning,
Oh, fair enough. I can see it now.
and the
Let
giant
me
lightning
guess.
bolt across the arm.
Okay, I'm seeing the motifs now. I apologize.
Wouldn't have been wouldn't have been the first name. I would have just been fine being called her on that, but now it's kind of just stuck around ever since I left the unclaimed lands.
I'll learn it. Happy to have you on board. Welcome to the Wooden Sword. Says gesturing around the ship.
Heh, wood. I knock on wood.
Yes. Because we are a gift to those innocent, naive. And we're fun to be around. And if you swing hard enough, you can kill people. There's a lot of ways we can interpret it, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, alright, just to be clear, you wanted to visit Charleston first, correct?
Ari just says, no, that's... You have some serious balls, I mean... Well... Charles Realm... a World of War...
Mm-hmm.
the very pits of the abyss...
Mm-hmm.
the Nine Houses as well...
Do you know which the nine
Lost World of
hells?
Kael'thwen. No, not really. No, just somewhere within the Nine Hells. There's a... Where could he be? That fucking guy. Well, the Forgotten World of Kael'thwen. And of course, yeah, there's this new place actually. I am getting information as we do all this, and some new information propped up to me. Apparently, our final member has been located. This party of mine. Don't worry. Once we're all together, we can save this world. It's just that we're all, unfortunately, split up. And, I'll try to talk to all of them to see if they can muster one last hurrah. But, for the sixth world, apparently there's this new place called Avalon. Quite like this one.
Oh.
But that's she waves it aside. That's another time. Like I said, I'm willing to help you with your goals first. We can do mine later. And right now, she looks towards the key, looks towards you. There's actually a world to save, like properly a world to save. And you don't need my party to do this. You just need to have this world cooperate. I think I can lend my expertise. I'll stop sleeping around. By that I mean being a neutral party. I don't actually sleep around. I know I look gorgeous, but I'm not like that. And you said before you were on the side of the surface. Were you not on it?
Indifferent.
Different.
Called me a drifter. More or less, I went from place to place looking to live. Got stronger along the way, normally. Last known location that I can remember was the unclaimed lands on one of the floating islands.
It's a lovely story. And a relatively sad backstory you have, and separation from a brother. Do you know what this reeks of to me? Own it?
Something a bard's gonna tell stories about.
Precisely. Legend. I don't think you should be on at the lightning. Doesn't really. I think from now on, I'll make you famous. I'll make you a stamp. Poster. I'll make you an ideal bridge between the Underdark and the surface world. I think I know how to stop a war. Elnet's the hero. And that's You can tell her your reactions to that also during the following weeks, where we'll write a proper epilogue for Elnet as well. But that's where we'll end that interaction as well. Elnet, the hero.
The hero.
Chosen the
What?
side of the surface, juxtaposing a Viaje that just wants to get shit done and knows exactly what he has to do. A drifter is a very good term. It's a very correct term. Floating along the wishes and the wills of the world and people around you. Yet Viaje, just like the weapon he wields, straight and narrow as an arrow, shoots for the goals he knows, and now crashes upon this world like a tsunami. We'll see how deadly he is in the coming years to come, and we'll see how much of an impact you really are, to see if you can prove your brother wrong, Ronet, in the years to come. But you'll be safe for now.
First step though is to get Elsinus back.
Yep. Both of you will be safe for now. Under the employ of the largest organized criminal organization, kind of insane, and under the protection of perhaps the strongest bardic magic this universe has to see, is also kind of crazy. You two are, as the umpire would say, safe. And thus, thus ends the story of both Viaje and Earlnet. Of all the people to like roll together to end the story, I had to roll you two. It was a one off away to rolling Earlnet to ending it with the Avalon people instead. But it's going there eventually.
Avalon. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. Who knows? But to confirm, that's a member of the Sunshine Party in Avalon, and now Xiao is there too. And there's a lot of interesting people in Avalon all of a sudden, no? And then there's this guy, there's this Dassar, this Fingale. Damn. Have a lot on their plates managing that world.
The whole entire Wanderer company.
They're good now. They're just making sure their village is safe. They're not that strong to worry about the worries of the world. They have to worry about the worries of themselves.
Oh yeah, that's
Wanderers,
true.
they can't even look after themselves. Really?
They really can't.
Yeah, we really can't. Like yes. Don't worry. Bella's like not a good example as well. She's also a fuck up. So is Conway. Yeah, like all of them are just like, nah.
The only one that had a relatively straight head no longer has a straight head.
That's true, yes. Yeah. And our most ridiculous head of them all, fucking Remedy, is our most successful head. Imagine.
You hear that,
But
Panda?
yeah.
You're successful. You're the most successful thief there is. You stole that shield.
Yeah?
Wait, what? What shield?
Remedy.
Remedy. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, sorry for the short session, but this was a conclusion nonetheless. Nice.
I mean, it kind of ended how I expected it to be.
Cool points.
Cool points? Yes. 3 each for these two.
Hey.
Oh, fucking. That's
And,
so many.
1 point for friendly, being a cameraman. Why not?
Oh,
Why
nice.
not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Why not?
There has to be something I can buy.
'Cause,
Please. I have 18
mean,
cool points.
Dude, Vorten's one is coming up soon, and I don't think you're living. You know, just saying. Like, you're going to do some crazy shit, man. Just some crazy shit, man. Like,
Come on, Clyde. There has to be new stuff soon, and the cool point shop. I have 18. I've been
Okay,
hoarding them.
If I update the cool points, it'll be a completely new refresh. So if you want anything there, you want to buy it, you better buy it because
Why do you
not
think I'm
being
asking
kept.
for new stuff?
You want me to refresh it? Sure. I mean, there is someone that already purchased the
Yeah. All this
the
stuff.
10 points. Yeah.
Yeah, all the stuff in there is basically stuff I can't use because it's for characters that have either already
Going to
been
be
existing.
created. Yes.
Yeah, already been created, or are just already high enough level to where it doesn't matter for them.
Okay.
The only thing that I could actually buy, basically twice over, is the knowledge of the tragedy of Faust.
Which someone has already bought.
No one bought it yet. It requires us to complete Null.
I think
Oh no, someone's already reserved it. I mean, sorry.
Just support.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, no, I accepted the reserve. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Mm.
Yeah, completing those means also losing it, so you know,
Yeah.
both ways work. All right, guys, I'm gonna go try and sleep. It is a bedtimey time.
Yep.
Any
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sweet.
Any
GG's,
spoilers
guys.
for who's next week?
Is next week? I did decide on it already. Yes, I'll give you guys a spoiler. Sure.
Oh.
There's
Well, of course it's Morton,
there's
right?
there's a few players and few people that have yet to be, you know, really looked upon that have yet to be. However, they're on a very, very, very much a losing path. They might need to look upon and decide another story for themselves, or risk going into the abyss
Oh, it's those lot.
with as few of people as they can.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah. All right. I'll ping within the week as well. Just remind me as always, friendly. And anyway, GG guys. Cheers for playing.
GG.
Good job, Viahe. Good job, Ronet. Well done.
We live it.
Good job.
You lived. You lived indeed.
And leveled up.
No, they're level 18.
Oh, 18.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. GG's for now. Gotta go.
Yo,
Bye-bye.
easy.